Okay, well, happy Monday. My name is Kat. I'm here with your astrological forecast for Monday, August the 16th. Before we get started, we are going to become balanced, aligned, and connected with our higher self by taking our 3 deep cleansing breaths. Let's take the first one. On this first deep cleansing breath, we're releasing all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our physical etheric bodies. Second breath. On this second breath, we're releasing all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our emotional astral bodies. One more. On this third breath, we're releasing all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our mental bodies, both higher and lower. Now we visualize all this negativity and toxicity, all this low vibration. It's all flowing out of our bodies. It's flowing out to wherever it came from, right back to its source. In its place, we are being filled with by this beautiful white light that not only fills our entire bodies with white light, but then it goes out and forms a protective bubble around us. And this bubble is deflecting all evil, low vibration, all negativity, right back to its source. While we're in this space of white light, connected with our higher self, we are going to say our Leo affirmation. I am part of all I see, and all I see is part of me. We're going to say it together, and we're going to stay in this space of white light, connected with our higher selves for 5 seconds. Let's say it together. I am part of all I see, and all I see is part of me. Great. Well, happy Monday. I don't know if you got a chance to check in on the astrological forecast for the week yesterday, but it is, I think the title for Friday was Wacky Weekend. Well, it's going to be the wacky week ahead because we are still dealing with a lot of inconjuncts that are going inconjunct relationships between planets, which is 150 degrees between the 2 planets. And the problem with these 150 degree connections is there's no compatible energy linking the 2 planets together. So it's just like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. But what the energy does for us is, because it's so discordant, because it's so cattywampus and wacky and out of whack, it makes us feel uncomfortable in certain areas of our lives that we need to take a look at and make some adjustments in. So as we go through these crazy energies, this cluster blank energies for the whole week, try to see where the energies are directing us in our life. What do we need to look at? Now, today is a great day. Venus is going into her home sign, Libra, today. Libra is a male sign, and it's an intellectual sign. So it's action-oriented, and Venus, she likes balance and she likes beauty. So we are going to be working on bringing our focus this month. Venus is in Libra until September 11th. And during this month, we will be focusing on our relationships, how to bring them back into balance and bring more harmony to them, whether that is with our significant other, whether it is friend or family, our relationship with our coworkers, our boss, our job, relationship, balance, harmony. What do we need to do? Action oriented. It's time to take some steps to bring the balance back. The great news is this energy is wonderful for compromise, for consensus forming, for diplomacy, and we are going to find within ourselves pay close attention, because we're coming out of the sun in Leo and we're moving into the sun in Virgo on this coming Sunday on the 22nd. So this energy is shifting. So we're coming from this all about me, and I'm going to make my statement, and I'm going to make a mark for myself, to where now we're like, hey, I can attract more bees with honey. So we tend to be more tactful, more charming, more diplomatic in coming to a consensus on an issue or a problem, or working out some issues in our personal relationships, our intimate relationships. So we, instead of forcing our opinion, we're gonna like, okay, we're gonna kind of, charm it up a little, make it pretty. So, and we are gonna find that works a lot better for us. We can become very productive, and it is a very productive week, this whole week, because of those conjuncts getting us going. So it's a great time to really bring balance to our relationships. We are interested in the ideal romance, the courtship. I call you up, I ask you out on the date, I come pick you up, something like that. We are not into the lewd and crude and rude and lewd, all that stuff at all. We find that just very gross. So we are feeling more refined. This Libra energy is very refined. Not only that, we might want to, it's all about beauty too. And so we might want to do some little redecorating, or bring in a beautiful new painting that we saw, or a sketch, something more refined though. We're not going to put up the comic book strip. Well, unless it's a very expensive piece from some lost collection. But you know what I mean. We'll be refined. We're not interested really in going to McDonald's for dinner. We want to go to the high-end restaurant for a fine meal. It's great to socialize with friends. It's a great time to become involved in groups and organizations that reflect our interests. So it's a great energy for bringing together balance and harmonizing. The negative Libran energy is that we have so many options, and we have to make a choice that we can't make a choice. And we're looking at this and that. Is this better than that better? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe that's better. Maybe, oh gosh, but what about if we did that? And then we end up doing nothing. So that is the worst thing that can happen to us this week and today, is if we do nothing. Okay? We need to take action. Maybe it would be the wrong choice, but even if it's the wrong choice, we get a chance again to bring balance and harmony back into that today. So play nice, look for consensus, look to compromise. Remember, we're not forcing our opinion and our perspective. We're going to become more charming, more diplomatic, more tactful. We're going to find that that's going to be much better received than being like the bull in the china shop and coming at you full force. Narrow pathway, tread carefully. Just what I was saying. Let's be very conscious. It's such a great energy to come together, to compromise, find solutions, find answers, new ways of doing things. But don't be judgmental. Don't be critical. We do have that Virgo energy, and it's coming in more intensely this week, and especially when the sun goes into Virgo on Sunday. Don't set our expectations of the other so high that no one can be successful. Tread carefully, honor the other, and remember to use tact and diplomacy instead of being rude and crude. View from above, get the big picture. Again, in working with coming to consensus, in working with compromising, make sure that we're staying objective and not focusing on our own perspective, our own opinion, because this energy is about working together and creating something from the group that's better than we can do on our own. So don't push our personal opinion, our personal way. Be open to receive and entertain other perspectives and other ideas. Wise leader, you are a beacon to others, and that is for us. And as we work with others this week, as we are the spiritual warriors this week, and what I mean by spiritual warriors is that we hold true to our true, authentic selves. We do not compromise ourselves, our values, our ethics, our morals. And we work with an open mind, being objective and listening to everyone's opinions. And then together we create consensus. Together we come to a compromise, and people will be watching us. People will be taking their cues from us and how we behave and react, because our light is shining. If we come into any situation with our true authentic self, it's so powerful and magical. It is incredible. So with Uranus going retrograde on Thursday, this coming Thursday, we're going to get a lot of opportunity to really get in touch with who we truly are. So happy Monday. Look for good compromise, working together, working on a solution for any kind of problem, any kind of sticky wicket we're working on. And remember the keynote from this station, especially if we're trying to be our true authentic selves. Life is lived from the inside out. Make it a great Monday. And I almost forgot, today at noon, the Sun in Virgo monthly forecast will be available. So check that out. Take care. I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.